What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and today we are going to play our fourth and final preseason game of our Bengals franchise in Madden 07. As you can see here, we are taking on the mighty Indianapolis Colts, one of the top teams in the league. Should be an interesting battle. As you can tell here, they're 1-2, but that doesn't mean anything. You know they're going to be very potent offensively, so that's going to be pretty interesting to see how we handle that. And speaking of, I did make the change. You go to gameplay settings, and there you go. I went up to all Madden. Still default sliders. I have no desire to touch those. But we're going to move up just because the last few preseason games, it was pretty obvious. It just got really out of hand very quickly. Biggest thing I was worried about was quarterback play. We was going up against some good quarterbacks. It was terrible. I mean, they were just missing everything. So we're going to go up to all Madden. Again, default. I also will be toggling on and off the accelerated clock. The only time I'll use it is when I have a blowout. That way I can run clock and stuff. Or when I'm up ahead. So this will go off and on throughout the season, just depending on how the game goes. But I just wanted to make sure you saw that. Okay, everything else has stayed the same. Now what we can do is we can go to game plan, go to statistical breakdown. I think this is kind of interesting seeing this stuff. Now, how accurate it is, I don't know. It really hasn't helped me a whole lot, but supposedly they like to run the little drive concept. Now, there's a difference between the drive concept and levels. Drive, you got two routes. You got a dig and the shallow, as you see here. Levels is another backside dig route of some sort, and there's just, I don't think, any levels concept in this game. I think it's nothing but drive, but it's still very similar. You just got one less in route on that same side. But apparently they like to run that play a whole lot. You got safety bait, PA double hook. Again, I don't know how useful this is to me. It hasn't been so far, but it's pretty cool to see that nonetheless. And again, they're going to run 11 personnel throughout the whole way. And right here, halfback slant 18. A fourth of their run plays is coming from that particular concept alone. And apparently it comes from that particular formation as well. So that's pretty cool to see. Now, defensively, they are playing a ton of zone. So that is interesting to know. So we will try to take advantage of that. This is probably becoming more handy than the offensive stuff, but who knows? We'll see how that works out. This doesn't concern me as much because, you know, this is preseason. Half the time their starters aren't even playing. So I thought that was pretty neat to see. Now, let's go to the email. I forget to look at these. We'll go straight to that. And we'll just start off, you know, here's our cornerback battles. The fierce one, top two guys are Delta O'Neal and Torrey James. I'll let you know who I intend to start. Well, it's my decision, not yours, big guy. Anyway, GM, that's from him. Next up, well, we won that game. Never mind, it was a preseason game. Another GM. This is just another battle, which I don't really care about. Here's another email from the coach. Try to stay neutral in the press about the defensive tackle position battle. Not worried about that. And Chris Henry, just he's trying to get one of the starting jobs, but he's not going to anytime soon. So I think these emails are about worthless unless it comes from a particular player, if I had to guess. Then I'll pay much attention to it. But otherwise, a lot of this battle stuff I think is a complete waste. I mean, you're the one who's controlling it anyways. So we can go back to Storyline Central. We can check the newspaper. I'm not going to bother with the local one just because we all know what's happening with us. But the national one can be fairly useful. Let's see. A hole at outside linebacker will be decided. Here's another position battle thing, which is a waste. I don't care. Open competition. Position battle, fight for corner, off the battle. All that's position battle. I'm hoping this is nothing but preseason jargon. Hopefully we won't see hardly any of that in the regular season. Because I don't care about position battles from another team. It doesn't make, no difference to me. Okay, one last thing before we get into the game. Rosters, I haven't changed anything other than I finally fixed, not the injury report, I finally fixed, dang it, the special teams to kick return and punt return. I finally got that going. Delta O'Neal is going to be our starter kick and punt return. TJ Hushmanzada behind him with Antonio Chapman as well. for both kick return and punt return. Everything else has stayed the same. The only thing else I may want to mention is, again, there's only one free agent I may sign, and it is a speedy tight end because I have been throwing to the tight end some. The last game I threw it to him quite a bit. I may end up picking up this Boo Williams kid, but it just kind of depends on how the games go. I've had some preseason games where my tight end doesn't touch it. Other times he does, so I'm just not quite sure yet. So far, our starting tight end, which I can't even say his name right now, he's done okay. He's just slow, and he's more of a blocking tight end, so I don't know. We'll figure all that out. Also, I got 54 players on the roster. I'm assuming the game will tell me before we get to the regular season that I have to cut somebody, so we'll get to that when the time comes. So let's just go ahead and take on the Colts. It should be very interesting, not only with the increase in difficulty, but with the whole vision cone. I'll talk about a couple different things about it when we get into the game. We'll pick a different road uniform. We'll probably go with, let's say we went with the default road uniforms against the Bills, so we'll pick maybe the all-white away uniforms with the Colts. We can try that. Let's go to options. Here's the default away. That's more of an old school look. Let's just go with that one. That looks pretty cool. Okay, I'm actually looking forward to this. This should be really interesting to see how I handle the vision cone. I've got to play with it just a little bit. It's fine. It's a unique thing. I kind of wish you didn't have to use it on all Madden, but it is what it is. So I do know Carson Palmer's vision cone is not as wide as you think for as talented as he is. I think that's an awareness thing. More so, this is an overall rating. So Peyton Manning's vision cone should be like half the field at least. But Carson Palmer's is like almost half of that. So it's going to be kind of tough. We won the toss. Let's get the ball first. Now we can check out the Colts roster. The Sheriff, Peyton Manning, 99 overall. It is what it is. Dominic Rhodes, 84 overall. Let's see. Fullback. They're not going to use fullback much at all today. They are an 11 personnel team all the way through because there's Marvin Harrison out of Miami. Reggie Wayne out of Miami. Brandon Stokely. I forgot where he played at. Can you? No, you can't bring that up. Either way, really good at wide receiver. Tight end, Dallas Clark. Really good player. Then their offensive line. Tariq Glenn, 95 overall. And then 76, Jeff Saturday, played in North Carolina. Ron Stone at right guard, 82 overall. Then he got a really good right tackle. So their weakness on the line is are their guards. So I may control some defensive linemen, probably defensive tackles, and see if I can do something against those guys. They run a 4-3. Robert Mathis, 89 overall, pretty good. And then there's Dwight Freeney, future Hall of Famer, played at Syracuse, cerebral stud. We're going to have to get the ball out quick for those defensive ends coming after us. Corey Simon, 92 overall, pretty good. Backup's not bad either. Let's see. Looking at their linebacker unit, not the greatest in the world, but they're not terrible either. Same with the corners. Everybody's like in the mid-80s, mid to low. Really good free safety, Bob Sanders. Mike Doss, I remember him playing at Ohio State, if I'm not mistaken. He had a lot of injuries in the NFL, so he didn't get to do a whole lot. Adam Vinatieri, one of the best kickers in the league. And they got a really good punter in Hunter Smith. So, okay. Should be interesting. Let's see what happens. I like the little... That's pretty neat, the little setup there with the schedule or with the standings. I think we'll start showing the ticker throughout the game. Right, we are on the right hash. Let's do something simple. Let's go with a double curl flat. Now, they are going zone. I'm going to hot route him to a curl just in case, but we'll read what's happening over here. Almost get the first down. So we can break that down. I don't know if you paid attention, but my vision cone always starts with the playmaker. My playmaker is Chad Johnson on this particular play. So I wanted to go over to this side and read it. So I didn't have to fool with the vision cone any. So I just read it, and they did run zone. And they went with a high read with the corner, so I just went to the tight end. Almost get the first down. Now, I will be able to change the playmaker route when needed, and I'm going to use that a ton because I think that's the quickest way to not have to fool with the vision cone as much. We'll do that eventually. All right, they're going... he's coming down. Let's go this way. Let's see if we can just pick up the first. That was kind of tough there, but we got the first. Let's go... Let's go I-twin. Let's do PA tight end leak. We'll do play action. Looks like they're going man. I want to change my playmaker route to Chad Johnson. Majority of my routes are going to the right side of the field, so that kind of puts the vision cone in the vicinity. Plus, I think it is a better man beater of the bunch. So we're going to try that. And we get the first down. Hopefully all that made sense. You saw me change his route from yellow to orange. That turned him into the playmaker. And like I said, they went man. That's a good man beater. Like my fullback was wide open. I could have went to him. Most of the time he is open against man. But here I wanted to go to the one I know I could get a whole lot of yards with. So we went with Chad Johnson. And again, I didn't have to change the vision cone because I switched to playmaker route. Okay. Good play there. Let's go normal. Let's go right back up the gut again with our running back. Oh, I want to actually go over here because our right guard is going to be uncovered. No, he got covered up. That's just good defense there. I want to run the ball again. My best 11 is 20. I don't have the tight ends to really do this, so let's go with... let's try a counter weak. I don't know if he can handle the counters that well. We're going man at least. Yeah, their corners are pretty tight. Let's just do this. Just good defense. I tried to do a stiff arm, but didn't really help. So it's 3rd and 7. I need to pick up... Let's do wide receiver post. That's a good play. That should work. So they are going... They're going man. So I want to change my playmaker route to my best man beater. Probably going to be Hushman Zada. So let's go to him. You see me switch it over. So let's try that. And now they went zone instead. So we can look at this again. I thought they were going man. Maybe they were going zone. They probably went with that half. They went with that half read. They got zone beaters over here and then man over there, so no wonder. So I called it right. They just went with a half and half. Because I was going to go to my out route, and he's covered. And at this point, actually nobody was open, so I didn't really have a chance. That's just good defense. So where are we? We're on the 39, 4th and 7. It's preseason, so let's just go for it. I don't mind going for it. Let's go. I may just call that. Let's do drag unders. I hope I have enough to do this. So they're going zone. Ooh. I am going to. Yes, we'll just leave it as is. Oh, you got to be kidding. He bounced off of him. That was a perfect throw. But it bounced off Chad Johnson. That was a first down. Oh, you got to be kidding. I guess I should have threw it quicker. I probably could have threw it to Chad instead. But either way, I guess I threw it just a tad too late. But that's just bad luck right here. That's just... What do you do? Okay. Let's go on defense. See if we can do something. Now, what I'm planning on doing is... I'm going to try to control a lot more defensive linemen. We got to get a pass rush on this cat, and I don't know if we could do that just with my defensive line as is. Let's do an over front. Change playmaker. And he's got all day to run. And he's... Dang it. Okay. He's doing that. So, watch him throw the ball here. But we're going with the one high man. I don't mind the way that looks. Pick up solid 7 yards. Wasn't too hard. I'm going to stay here. Let's do a zone blitz. Weird looking something. Let's do a corner blitz. I don't know how helpful these will be because the corners are so far away. But we can try it.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Only one man in the backfield. The defense is shifting.
28. 19. Silver. 36. Deuce. We're talking about Reed.
He's taking his time.
Looking for room. They'll go
And he's got all day to throw. And that's a touchdown. I don't know what to do about that. I mean, what do you do? It just is what it is. So, all right, that was way too easy for him. They had no issues whatsoever. I went after the guy, but he just went over the top. So, well, at least the quarterback's playing a whole lot better than what we saw in All-Pro. Of course, we're going up against the best quarterback in this game.
This one is fielded by O'Neal.
Just nothing there.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. They're down by a touchdown early. But these guys have
Let's do strong normal. Let's do halfback blast, I guess. Doing a hard shift that way. We'll still go with it. Just nothing there. No blocking. Okay. Don't know what to do about that. Let's go back to that PA tight end leak again. I feel fairly confident with it. We're going zone. If I leave the playmaker route as is, I should be able to see my fullback as well. The problem is it gets nothing. A flag, though. We will accept that.
Number 51. Sometimes you think you get the quarterback's rhythm down.
Let's do a dive up the middle. Give us a manageable third down. Of course, they're bringing 6 guys in the box. Don't know what to do about that. And that guy's, everybody's blitzing. This may not work out well, or it'll work out really well. You just don't know how that was going to work out. Let's go. Let's try this play-action play. I'm doing a lot of spider 2Y banana with this stuff. They're definitely going man. I want my playmaker route to be my fullback. I think he can get open a little bit easier. Nope. Can he get it? Can he get it? Oh, what a catch by Husmanjada. I was able to make the adjustment on the QB vision cone. Somehow, I don't know how. It's very touchy. And if anybody has any tips on how to make the vision cone easier to deal with, please let me know, because I'm still kind of new to this. And of course, I want to do a formation audible. So they're going zone. So I want to change my playmaker out to my tight end just in case. And that should have been intercepted. That was all kinds of bad. I should have went to my post route. Let's go back and look at that post route. I should have known that should have been my better zone beater. He was kind of... look at that. Ah, dang it. I should have went to him as my playmaker. I just wasn't paying attention. They went with a low defender right here. Just all kinds of bad right there. Okay, where are we? 2nd and 10. Let's do slot drag. They're going. Let's change him to a playmaker.
Drops back. Rolling.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
This one falls incomplete.
I don't know what to do about that.
Yeah, soft hands, good body control.
Let's do slot or wide receiver post.
Made the right read. He just didn't bring it in.
They're going man. He's being double teamed. I'm just trying to. I'm making a ton of adjustments. I'm just trying to get people cleared out so I can make a play. And I have him as my. As long as they don't have anybody crazy over the middle.
With the throw.
What do you do about that? I mean, he's got to catch it. We'll punt it.
Ball right on the money. You expect it to be caught. When you put it on the money on third down,
I mean, you just got to make the catch. I don't know what to, Can't help it if he's going to get hit when he catches it.
Will come in now to punt it away.
I could have went with maybe a better man beater like a comeback or something. But I don't think I have that set up as one of my hot routes. You can adjust your hot routes in this game, which is pretty cool. Okay, defensively, I have no expectations other than the Colts are going to put a lot of points on us. I just don't think we can
Making some
do anything about it today.
Cincinnati using
And I went with the wrong... And we actually lucked out there somehow. Went with the wrong guy.
first step. He could explode through the hole. But he needs
I
to find
feel-
that little crease or cutback lane to
Let's do a
break
cover
free.
2 zone. I don't know what to call against these guys. This is a really hard defense to defend.
defensive line shifting around a bit. Cincinnati goes with a four-man front. Tucks it away. It's the pass off.
And he catches it. I mean, it is what it is. They're going to make their catches, and we're not today, I guess. He's got all day to throw. All day.
He can't bring it down inbound. So at the end of one,
End of the quarter. Well, it could be worse, I guess.
the teams
All right. Let's do a 4-3 over and see if that... I'm not going to do a cover 1. He'll just blast me with a deep ball somewhere. I feel like I need to do some crazy blitzing, but I also think he can easily just throw to the open receiver.
receives the handoff.
There we go. Good stop there.
Is there on the
So it is what?
Defense made that play stretch.
Is that third down? I should have sprinted it up.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field. It doesn't let them get the right personnel.
And he's got all day to throw. Ooh, bad throw. We'll take it. Hey, we forced a punt. That really surprised me that we're forcing a punt. We'll take it. So I'd like to take advantage of this somehow and get down the field and score. My goal today with this is to score because, to be honest, I can already tell it's just much tougher. And the whole vision cone thing, I just got to get used to. Just don't fumble it. I probably should have went out of bounds.
manages almost nothing on the return. Going down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's spread them out a little bit. We got the wide receivers to do it.
22.
And we just re-signed our number 4 receiver, Kelly Washington. So I wouldn't mind throwing, getting him out there a little bit.
Line up in a 4-3
Good little run there.
to make the play. At the 30.
You never know when you're going to find some.
Let's do another dive just to see if we can pick up the first. Then we can perhaps get creative on first down. Of course, they're doing that. They're going man. He's coming down. Let's go this way. Nothing there. I should have went to another audible, I guess. 3rd and 2. Let's do quick wide receiver drag. I wish this was a better man beater, but it's not. See, they're going man here. I'm going to hot route Hushman Zada and have him be my playmaker. And dang it! Oh, we still got the first down. They went zone. I thought they was going man. Did I miss something? Maybe. Let's look. They went zone. That's a zone. I thought they went man. That threw me off. So I went to Chad Johnson anyways, but my vision cone was nowhere near him yet. He still made the throw somehow. I don't know. It's going to be really weird to get used to all that.
This is
Okay,
good communication
maybe we can
between the quarterback and his receiver
really
to
throw
keep
them
the
off here
chains
with
moving.
a play action over the
First
top.
down marker is,
Maybe they're
and they
expecting a
recognize
run.
the type of
If I can
coverage
get
the
to it.
defense is
Let's try that
playing.
PA fullback
Ball
flat
is there,
again.
So is the catch.
Looks like we're going zone. I'm going to have him be my... I had to get it off. Penalty. Pass interference. I will take it.
And they were each jockeying for position.
I was fixing to get sacked. I had to get it off quick.
Goss didn't let him go for the ball.
Both the defender and the receiver
Okay,
are
let's
right
go.
on the ball, but the defender has to
They're
avoid
giving us a
the
couple
tackle
gifts
before
here.
that.
Let's do a dive, but we'll do it out of a tight set. Now, that looks like man in all ways, so I'd love to be able to just gut right up the gut. Just not a whole lot there. I'd love to go to the outside with the guy, but he's just not very fast. Like, we got this trips bunch. We could do, like, a quick pitch, but I have no expectations with it. I'll hurry up to the line before they do any crazy... Get a block or two, just not a whole lot there, you know. So, 3rd and 4, I feel like I got to pass.
Give up in a running game. Because if they do that, they become one-dimensional.
Let's see. Let's do this drag unders again, I guess.
Ball on their own 48.
Indianapolis
Comes out in
I'm going to have Chad be my...
they'll bring the blitz.
Ooh, first down. That's scary. That over-the-middle stuff can get real scary when it gets congested like that.
Chad Johnson enjoys playing
All right, let's
football.
stay here. Let's do PA deep outs.
Talking out there.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
They're doing a lot of zone, so what I probably need to do...
The Colts
I'm going to have Perry be my number... Wait a minute. I got to go back a little. I thought Kel Washington was my number 4 guy. Did I miss something? I don't know. Kelly Washington. I gotta go back and check my depth chart. I completely messed up. Well, no wonder I haven't been seeing him out there. How did he get switched up? He's supposed to be my number 3. I'm sorry. Well, this may not work out because I got a bad receiver out there. We can try this though.
on the call. Setting up play action.
And I had to throw that away. I was fixing to get sacked.
Couldn't find a receiver. so
Thankfully, he didn't get hurt.
no one could get it.
Let's do... we could try an outside run before we got to do a 3rd down play. I probably need to run clock. I don't know why I'm...
The Colts
Now I can see why I may need to do my accelerated clock, but you got you got to do all your pre-snap stuff. Let's go this way.
No more, fella. Play football.
Let's bring him over.
Johnson moves in motion. Toss play to the left.
I didn't see a whole lot to the outside, so...
Team's always trying to get a good
All right, 3rd and 9.
play.
Let's pick... Where was that at? I had one play that was pretty decent. I'm not seeing it there. Yeah, it's this right here. We'll do wide receiver post.
This is the 9th play of this drive.
All right, they are going... Jeez. I'm going to have Henry be my playmaker. It's kind of hard. I think they're going zone. So let's do this. Nope, they're going man.
Rolls right.
And dang it, there's nobody open. I think they were going man. Sometimes they're just spaced out enough where you kind of can't tell on the outside. But I guess they went man. So yeah, they went man. I thought this was going to be a better man beater than it was, but guess what? He was like double teamed more or less. So, and he didn't get underneath. So that's what messed me up. And by that point, my outside guys were already close to the sideline. So I had no hope for that one.
Interception and decides to throw.
So guess what? We got a punt again. Just offense. It's going to take me a while to get used to this playmaker stuff.
Larson will do his best to get this
I
one
just
inside their
got to get used to the playbook. And I probably hit that way too hard. Yeah.
He signals for a fair catch.
We're not running the ball that well either. It's just a whole lot harder. I don't mind it being much harder. I just got this playmaker stuff. I got to get used to it. I want to do the underfront. I'm more of an underfront guy, so let's do that instead. Let's do a cover 3. I want to get used to my defensive line doing stuff here, but I'm not a big fan of that. I want 4 guys coming after. Oh, there we go. I had it right to begin with. He has all day to throw. Thankfully, it was a bad one. We're going to stay in the underfront. That way I don't have to bother with all the shifting. I could just flip the play if needed. They got some a little bit better plays here. There's a cover 6. I'm going to stick with zone. I think he struggles a tad bit more getting zone, so we'll just go with that. We'll flip that.
Using 3 linebackers.
Get him! Ah! So close.
Manning with a man in motion.
We'll flip that. I'll control defensive tackle this time, and he got destroyed. Ah, what do you do? Oh. Nothing you can do about it. They're just going to make their plays.
Keeps the same defense on the field.
And get up, defensive tackle. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I should have just let the CPU handle it. That was my bad. I'm gonna stay in the 4. We don't have good enough nickel, good enough corners to go nickel or man up on them.
The Bengals come out in a 4-3.
I just,
Jumps up and comes down with it.
yeah, just can't get to the quarterback. I probably need to stay as a defensive end.
That's just how they teach you to do it. Read the play.
Let's do the outside linebacker fire. See if that'll help.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Manning scans the defense from the gun.
2-minute warning. This has been a long half. At least it feels like it has been.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark. The Bengals with a 4-man.
I guess I'm okay with that look. All day to throw. All day. So 3rd and 5. I'll just... no, I'm going to go to over. That's what I want to do. I thought they weren't shifting correctly. I want to do... I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to go with an all-out blitz. It's preseason, so it shouldn't matter.
The Bengals come out in a 4-3.
There we go. That's what I wanted to see. He's going to have to get this ball out real quick. Oh, dang it. Intercept that. Oh, you got to be kidding. Really? Really? It is what it is. We'll do another all-out blitz. Just hat on the hat. Or you... it's... They break their tackles, we don't. It is what it is. All right, 14-0. Minute 35. I prefer to just probably run clock and get out of the half. I just wish we could do something offensively, but it's just not working right now. I kind of expect. I'm actually pleased we've held them to only 2 touchdowns in the half. I take that. I'm perfectly happy with it. We just can't match up with them. Not until I get used to some things. Now, I want to run it. Hopefully they won't call timeout. Surely they won't. I'd rather just run clock and be done with it. We'll see if they call timeouts, though. Look at that. There's just nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. got a sprint. Let's try the slam.
2nd and 9.
Okay, yeah. Here's where I could probably turn on the accelerated clock, but it's only a little over a minute, so I don't mind keeping it off. So we're just going to run out the clock. There's no point in me trying to do something stupid here, try to get down the field. I'm not good enough for it yet. Hopefully we can run out the rest of the clock.
Receives the handle.
Look at that. It's just he doesn't even break tackles anymore.
Gotta keep going at it. They can get that defense tired, and on its heels, these games will get longer and bigger as the game goes.
Now they're going to have some time left, unless I get the first down. But they're going with 6 guys in the box. That guy's coming up. I'm going to go this way just because we don't have enough bodies on the other side to block, I don't think. I just don't know who's going to be. I like to think the left guard is going to be blocking the linebacker, the center on the defensive tackle, left tackle on defensive end. Because I don't want number 58 to just come blasting on through with an easy tackle. So we're going to try to go over here instead. Just enough for the first. All right, let's go to halftime. That was Chris Perry. I forgot he was even in there. I could have went with an outside run with him. All right, 14-0. We could go right to the second half. I have no need to look at stats. I'm not doing any. I need to do some shifts, pass protections. I completely forget to do that, so I'm sure I may get a comment saying I need to do it. But trust me, it's just I know it's there. I just forget.
From the 7. Number 31.
All right, back to defense we go. I want to go do the underfront. Let's do a cover 2 man. I feel like the zone is probably holding them off better than the man, so I may have to just go back to strictly zone.
Cincinnati goes with a 4-man front. Hands off to the tailback. Setting up play out.
All day to throw. Oh, look at this. Hey, I gotta go back to zone. He's just gonna tear me apart.
Any better than that. First down.
Let's do a cover 2.
Cincinnati comes out in a 4-3. With a counterplay.
That's a good tackle there.
Comes up to make the play. At the 50.
We're gonna stay here. Let's do a cover 3.
And 9 to go. Drops back.
Just can't get anywhere. Look at all the time he's got. We got no chance with that. Thankfully, threw it out of bounds, but
Stay inbound. He had him out too much on it.
go nickel. We'll do another cover 3. Would love to get a stop here. That'd be excellent.
Only one man back.
And my guy falls to the ground. And I'm not even. Dang it.
And he hits his target. Stops it.
Just wide open. I don't know what to do about that. If I go man, he'll just hit a man beater. We'll do this play. It's a cover 6, but
Only one man in the backfield. Nice play fake.
oh, why can't we sack him? He always gets it off just in time. Of course, they got their backups in. I forgot Peyton's not in there anymore.
Practice this week. Making the quarterback throw
So maybe I can do some man. I forgot the backups are in now. Still.
Rose, the lone setback.
No, stop that motor. All on us, y'all. 19.
Under pressure with the throw.
Was able to get to him at least.
Felt the pressure and got rid of
3rd and 10. Let's go, nickel.
Make this guy throw it.
I felt like this was a real game, to be honest. I was like, all right, man, we could just get it going here, but I forgot this preseason.
Let's go.
Closing again. Throws it.
And you got the... I don't know what to do about that. It just... I could take him over, but it's... What's the point?
Player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is.
We'll go with like a double X.
7 yards to the end zone.
Let's turn it up, D. Here we go, baby.
The last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown.
We'll flip it.
Silver, 28.
Well, now they're going to do that.
They soft, man.
Well, that ain't going to make any lick of sense. Now they got a wide receiver. They got Marvin Harrison.
Goes to the end zone.
Look at... I mean, really? I don't...
Touchdown. Indianapolis.
I mean, they're... whatever. Just whatever. It is what it is. Now, if we start seeing more of that on All Man, then I'm going to get upset. I mean, because it's just like, come on. Now they're just making every catch. But
The point after is good.
all right, the blowout continues.
Opening drive moving down the
Now we got our backups in, so I have no faith in what we're going to do going forward. So I'm going to try to not get upset over us not being able to move the ball. Because the quarterback we're about to see here, his vision cone's going to be even worse. So it's going to be an all-time bad situation, but we'll figure it out.
face an uphill battle as they begin this game. At the 20.
Now we have Perry out there as our main running back.
Well, word now on the injured player is that he injured his knee, but it doesn't look
We're definitely going man.
being told, and we might see him get back into the game. Going to the left.
Terrible blocking. That's terrible blocking. Like nobody's done anything there. Now it's second and forever.
Just couldn't decide where he wanted to go with it. He hesitated just a little.
We'll go play action, I guess.
Where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over.
We're going man. I can't see what's happening. There we go.
Perry, the deep
We'll go Washington.
on the ground. Play action. Throws
And that should be intercepted. Oh, he caught that. Wow, that was a great throw. Somehow, some way, I put a good enough touch on it.
sound like he word on second and long. It's a first down.
Yeah, and when you have that
Okay.
kind of protection and a clear field of vision, then you can
Let's do another
put
toss.
a throw.
I'm going to do away with the toss if I'm not going to see any better blocking. Even our first string had a tough time blocking it. Okay, so now we're going to do the accelerated clock. I need to go ahead and just fix that. Let's go to gameplay. Game. That way I'm not going to waste your time on this second half.
The Colts come out in the
Hey, I should have ran clock and I didn't do it.
sack with the tackle at the 42-yard
There's not a whole lot on the outside. We got barely 2 yards.
Keeps the defense on.
We can try. Let's go back here. We can do counter. We may have better chances with it. Looks like they are back to man.
Slot going. Get it up.
Indianapolis lines up in a 4-3.
So you can definitely tell night and day difference between all pro and all man. The vision cone is a big factor. Thought it was kind of dumb to force that on you, but look at that. That's terrible.
Number 40.
Nobody picked him up.
Very good penetration there.
He can't find it.
Just all-time bad right there. Okay. Let's do this wide receiver slant out. I'm going to do some hot routing here. They're going man. I'm pretty sure that's man.
He's had difficulty stopping
So-
him on third down.
Let's go. Here we come. Perfect.
No, I want him to do that. No, I want him to... That. And dang it. That's what I get. It's just one of those cluster games. Everything's going wrong. We'll try this again. I should have went with a comeback. All right, they're going man. Let's do Washington. No, he's being double teamed.
Line up in the quarter defense.
We'll have him go here.
Here we go, baby. What we want? Let's go, baby.
And dang it. Dang it. Dang it.
Long throw.
And he somehow catches. That's a big mess. That's nothing. That was all bad. We got a first down. I completely goofed up. I didn't have. I forgot I got the accelerated clock off. So I got to turn that back off. I'm messing myself up here. I got to turn that back on. Otherwise, I'm gonna just keep throwing interceptions. Let's turn that back off. Jeez, what a mess. I'm sorry. Just got to get used to the game. Such a night and day difference between difficulties, though.
Back it up, baby. Good shoot.
So we could just sit here and watch that clock roll. I'm sorry, but if I got to get used. I got to get some practice in on that vision cone stuff. You can go ahead and just snap it here, and nothing there. That's not good. That worries me a little bit, to be honest. Just they're not letting us do anything running the ball. All right, let's start going man here.
The Colts with a four-man front.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's go, man. Keep moving. Hey, watch
I want him to go. There we go. I want him to go on out.
Keep the throttle down. Hands off to the tailback. They'll go with a play fake.
Terrible throw. Looks like we may get a touchdown, though. His bad throw caused a touchdown, basically. He was supposed to do an out route, and the throw was so bad he had to stop for it. And the corner overdone it there. Whatever.
This is nice work by
Whatever,
both
that's fine.
the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
So I got to practice between now. It's going to be, you're going to get a franchise game video a week. Same with my Dynasty, probably with the tutorial. I still like the idea of doing 3 videos a week, one of each. So that gives me another week to try to figure some of this stuff out.
They'll set up for the return. From the 7.
Look at this. I feel like we haven't broken any tackles, and they're breaking a ton. I don't know. I could be dead wrong on that.
Ball on their own 28. Manning starts out of the shotgun.
So why is... Oh, yeah, they only got 2 quarterbacks in there. He has no choice but to play. That's terrible. That stinks. He better not get injured.
He's a player who can come in and
Sorgi got hurt,
because of his pure physical talent.
so they don't have a third quarterback. Yee.
Defense lines up in the nickel.
All day to throw. Look at what happened there.
It's caught.
What I mean, what was that?
The 20.
How did he get so wide open?
Touchdown. Indianapolis.
I don't understand. Did somebody just like my safety here? They went with a wheel route. Look at this wheel route right here. Maybe that's just a killer cover 2 zone beater. But for whatever reason, this safety was just like, nope.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of
Oh,
making a good play.
it is what it is.
Everyone takes care of their assignment.
At least we know it probably can't get worse because this is like the best team in the game or one of the best team. But we're supposed to be one of the best as well, so that's what really concerns me. But I don't know.
The point after is good.
Football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions.
I just wish they didn't have the vision cone automatically turned on. I know some people may think I'm a wuss for complaining about that, but I mean, just, it is what it is. That's just my opinion.
From the 1.
Especially since I've never really played much of this with that cone on.
To rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 32.
I'm afraid to. I probably don't need to be calling some of this stuff, but let's just go ahead and call a pass play.
First and 10.
All right, they are going man, so I'm going to change my playmaker right to that comeback. And I get sacked. Come on, really? Gosh, I mean, there's nothing I can do in this game. All-time bad. All right. 4th quarter, we're going to put what I'm going to do. I'm not going to waste your time.
The end of 3.
I'm going to go back and put the accelerated clock on. And I'm not going to... I'll practice on my own time. I don't have to practice here. So let's just go to gameplay. We'll turn that on. That way we can just get through this quarter. We'll go here, and none of that is... How am I going to try another counter? If that's not... If these outside runs aren't going to work on all Madden, then... I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. That's terrible blocking. Jeez, that's all time bad.
Makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
This is not a good time to sneak in a running play. They need lots of yards real fast.
We'll try to get something in here quick. We got 19 seconds. We're going... There we go. I'm going to have him be my main. Let's see if we can get it to him. And, of course, we're going zone. And, of course, I throw a pick 6. All right. I'm starting to get really worried about this. I just got to get... I don't know. I'm having mixed feelings right now. I know some of you are going to say, well, you're just upset because it's too hard. Well, I mean, I don't know how to make the division cone thing easier.
Manning out of the gun. They're coming with the blitz.
Look at that. What do you do? Now it's getting too hard. Regardless, it doesn't matter what I call. They're just going to just annihilate me. Well, I hate to say it, but I'm not really looking forward to the next game. It's frustrating. Division cone. The other stuff, I mean, I guess I can eventually figure it out, but I don't like the division cone. I just don't really care for it. It's too touchy. If you could easily switch from receiver to receiver, I wouldn't mind it as much, but you can't do that. You have to manually move it around.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one. It's an issue of pride. They want to prove
Now we just got to try to get this game over with. I mean, I'm not going to have a chance in this game unless I really start practice. I don't know if this may be a real hard thing to practice, though. I mean, we're not even breaking tackles. I'm going to try another toss. It's not going to work, but we'll try it. I'm going to run clock, though.
Out of the I formation.
I don't even care about putting in the third quarterback. It don't matter. Doesn't matter. Terrible blocking. Jeez, that's so bad. There's just somebody go to the outside and at least block for me. It works so well on All Pro, but not in All Madden, that's for sure. So here we go. We're going to go back to shotgun, 3rd and long, and I have no faith that this will work. Go back to the only play that I feel somewhat comfortable with. All right, they're going man. I would love to just hit this curl route. Can I hit the curl route? And of course, they're going. Dang it! They went like zone or something. So maybe all bad you can't read if it's man or zone. I'm starting to think that it's like they went zone. I thought they was going man. Maybe they just backed off enough. Maybe that is zone. Okay, that's maybe my bad. That probably is just zone. That should have been a bump and run if it was man. So maybe that just was zone. That was just my fault. So that was zone. Okay. Either way. My bad.
Seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on 3rd down, and he's there for the reception and the 1st down.
I guess we'll go left. Just keep running as much clock as possible so we can get out of this thing. This is going to be a big mess. Wow, great blocking. Look at that. That's what I want to see right there.
Totally shut down on the run.
Now I don't even know where to go. I'm just going to run the ball.
12 returns after spending time.
Then we'll go on 3rd and long, and we'll pass and hopefully have a lucky play. And look at this. This ain't going to work. Look at that. Just had a huge hole, and he still got beat.
Appears to have sustained an injury and will make his way to the sideline under his own power.
Let's do these slot comebacks.
Long 3rd down play here.
Watch him go zone here.
Able to do so far on 3rd down.
I think they're going man. I'm going to try to give this to Chapman. And that was just a terrible throw. All time bad right there. I should have just ran clock, and I didn't.
Larson is ready to punt this one away. Rose looks like he's ready for the return. And he signals for the fair catch.
All right. Let's just get these 2 minutes over with so we can move on to better things.
Defensive line shifting around a bit.
I can't even get to the quarterback. It's been a real struggle to even do that. Look at this.
Number 68 is there on the stop at the 18. Gain of 6 on the play.
I'll do a cover 1.
2nd and 4. So word now about the earlier injury. We're being told that he has been examined and it is felt that he should not return to play in this game.
Sorgi's back in. I guess he was out just for a quarter. And that wasn't me. That was the CPU. But, of course, they're going to get their first down. Whatever.
Yeah, he jumped early and touched an offensive player, and that forces the officials to blow the whistle.
Oh, my goodness. What a cluster. Just a complete disaster. It was much worse than I expected. I mean, just nothing went right. And I feel like we don't have any room to breathe on offense.
Looking to run it here. Miller is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line. Rhodes takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards.
What worries me more than anything, it's such a night and day difference between all pro and all Madden. There shouldn't be that big of a difference. It's like if I went on all pro, I'd probably beat them 35-7. Now they're going to beat me 35-7. So there shouldn't be that big of a difference, but there is. Of course, the vision cone's not helping me. That leads to turnovers if you don't do it just right. We'll figure it out, though. That's how you learn things, I guess.
Mitchell comes up to make the play at the 23-yard line.
The running game's not been a factor all day.
Ball on their own 23.
Yeah, we couldn't run the ball to save our life. A lot of the passing yards was lucky, just for all kinds of reasons.
Looks like someone jumped early.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 80.
Hard sock was flagged.
3rd down.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided.
Okay, last play of the game. Thank the Lord. Then we can go on to the regular season stuff.
With a man in motion.
It'll be a while. I mean, it'll be another week before we see it, but
Pressure.
get him. Hey, we finally got a sack.
Number 68 drags him down to the sideline. Great play from the defensive end.
He's such a disruptive force against the pass, whether he's coming after the quarterback or knocking the ball out of the air.
All right, next video, I'm hoping to do a tutorial video of some sort. If not, we'll just start our dynasty, the new dynasty in NCAA 06. I'm really excited about that. I've been working on that one for like over a month, it seems, in terms of who I'm going to go with, what I'm going to do offensively, defensively, and such. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, I'm not going to look at stats. There's no point. I think it's pretty obvious why it went as bad as it did. Just all man is just really hard, and more importantly, the vision cone is just something I got to get used to. Otherwise, it's just going to be a bad franchise for me real quick. So I'll figure it out eventually. If not, I'll just move on to something else. It's not that big of a deal for me not to just do something differently. And besides, I know most people would rather watch me play than learn stuff, but I really enjoy the tutorial stuff. I hope you get more out of it than anything you see me playing. Alright. So the next video, like I said, may be a tutorial video. If not, it'll be the start of the new Dynasty in 06. So come on back, and I'll talk to you later.